Welcome to the Learning Lab, where English is accessible for everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Learning Lab. I'm Jenny and I'm feeling super energized today. Maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the excitement for today's topic. Jame, how are you doing? Did you have a good day so far? I feel like you always have a calm, productive morning routine.
Hey, Jenny. Hey, everyone. Great to be here as always. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I actually started my day with a short walk and some quiet reading, which I try to do every morning. You know me. I like my peaceful habits. How about you? Did you follow your usual routine today, or did something unexpected happen?
Oh, I love that. Honestly, I try to follow a routine, but sometimes I hit the snooze button more than once. But I usually drink coffee, check my messages, and review my notes for the day. And you know what? That actually connects perfectly to our topic today. We're talking about habits, and more importantly, how to use the present simple to talk about them.
Exactly. That's such a natural transition. Habits are things we do regularly, and the present simple tense is perfect for describing them. It's one of the most useful tenses in English, especially for daily conversation. When we talk about routines or repeated actions, we almost always use the present simple. So today, we'll break it down in a simple and friendly way.
Yes, and I think this is really helpful for learners because habits are something we talk about all the time. For example, we say things like, I wake up at 7 or I study every day. These are simple sentences, but they are super powerful in communication. Jame, can you give us a basic structure for present simple?
Of course, the basic structure is actually very straightforward. For most subjects, we use subject plus base verb, like I eat, you study, or they work. But when we talk about he, she, or it, we usually add s or es to the verb. So we say he eats, she studies, or it works. That small change is very important.
Right, that little S can make a big difference. I remember when I was learning English, I sometimes forgot to add it. I would say, she eat breakfast, and my teacher would gently correct me. So listeners, remember, he, she, it equals add S. Jame, can you share some examples of habits using this rule?
Sure, let's make it practical. For example, he wakes up early every day, or she reads books in the evening. These sentences clearly show regular actions. You can also add time expressions like every day, usually, or often to make it clear. Smiles gently. These small details help your English sound more natural.
That's so true. I love using words like always, usually, and sometimes. They make sentences more interesting and expressive. For example, I usually drink coffee in the morning, or I sometimes watch movies at night. It feels like you're really sharing your lifestyle. Do you have a favorite habit sentence, Jame?
That's a good question. I often say, I read before I go to bed. It's a habit I've had for years, and it helps me relax. It also makes me feel a little wiser. At least, I like to think so. What about you, Jenny?
I love that. A little wiser. I think mine would be I listen to music while I work. It keeps me focused and in a good mood. And again, that's present simple because it's something I do regularly. I think listeners can already see how useful this tense is. It's everywhere in daily conversation.
Absolutely. And it's not just about speaking. It's also important to ask questions. For example, you can ask, do you exercise every day? Or do you study English regularly? Notice we use do or does to form questions.
Yes, and I love asking people about their habits. It's a great way to start conversations. For example, do you drink coffee or do you read books? It's simple, but it opens the door to deeper conversations. And Jame, what about negative sentences?
Good point. For negatives, we use do not or does not. For example, I do not wake up early, or she does not drink coffee. In casual speech, we usually say don't and doesn't, so you might hear, I don't exercise every day, which sounds more natural.
That's super helpful. So, just to recap a little, present simple is perfect for habits, routines, and repeated actions. We use the base verb, add s for he, she, it, and use do or does for questions and negatives. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly powerful.
Exactly. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Try talking about your daily routine out loud. Say things like, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work. Chuckle softly. It might feel a bit funny at first, but it really helps build confidence.
I totally agree. And you can even make it fun. Pretend you're hosting your own podcast. Talk about your habits like you're sharing them with an audience. It's a great way to practice speaking naturally. And don't worry about mistakes, just keep going.
That's great advice. Learning a language is all about consistency, just like building habits. If you practice a little every day, you will improve over time. So in a way, learning English is a habit too.
Wow, I love that idea. Learning English as a habit? That's such a motivating way to think about it. All right, everyone, we hope today's episode helps you feel more confident using the present simple. Try using it today when you talk about your daily routine.
Yes, and remember, keep it simple, keep it consistent, and enjoy the process. Thanks so much for listening to the Learning Lab. Smiles warmly. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning, keep practicing, and have a wonderful day.